Hello, dear students. Today I am going to teach you 7th standard, chapter 1, properties of integers. In the last class, you have already learnt about integers. What is integer? Integer is nothing but a number. Integers ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು number. Positive number ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, negative number ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. So zero ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು integer. There are 5 types of properties. So first is closure property, commutative property, associative property, distributive property, and identity property. Let us check all the properties under addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. See, all properties ಕೂಡ ನಾವು addition add ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ, separate ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ, ಹಾಗೆ multiplication and division ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. Okay. So first is closure property. Closure property in addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So first in addition, a plus b is equal to z. So a is a number and b is a number. If you add two numbers, z is also a number, that is integer. So z is denoted by integer is denoted by z. Now z na integers anta ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ if a and b are any two integers, a ನು ಒಂದು integer, b an integer ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So a plus b add ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಬರೋ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. So let us see the with example. Example 3 plus 4. 3 one integer, 4 integer. 3 plus 4 is 7. So 7 is also a integer. And next example is 3 plus minus 4. See, 3 is also integer and minus 4 is also integer. If you add these two, 3 plus minus 4, you get minus 1. So again minus 1 is also a integer. Minus 1 kuda integer. Minus 3 plus minus 4. So minus 3 plus minus 4 add ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? You will get minus 7. So again minus 7 is also a integer. So next check with subtraction. Subtraction ಅಲ್ಲಿ a minus b is equal to z. Closure property. ಯಾವುದೇ ನಾವು ಎರಡು ನಂಬರ್ನ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. So that is called closure property. ಒಂದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So a minus b is equal to z. If a and b are any two integers, a minus b will also be an integer. A ಒಂದು integer ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು, b ಒಂದು integer ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. Again a minus b ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಬರುವಂತ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ ಆಗೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Example ನೋಡಿ, 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. So 8 is an integer, 3 is an integer, again 5 is also a integer. 5 minus of minus 4. 5 is an integer, minus 4 is an integer. If you subtract, that is 5 minus of minus 4 becomes plus 5 plus 4 is 9. So 9 is also a integer. Last, minus 5 minus of minus 4. Answer is minus 1. And again minus 1 is also a integer. So it holds good under addition and subtraction. Let us check with multiplication. See, multiplication a into b is equal to z. That means a is an integer and again b is an integer. If you multiply any two integers, the answer will also be a integer. So if a and b are two integers, ab will also be an integer. That is example 6 into 3. 6 3 is a 18. So again 18 is also a integer. In the same way 5 into minus 4. 5 minus 4 multiply ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬರುವಂತ ಆನ್ಸರ್ minus 20. ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ ಆಗೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ minus 7 into minus 4. Minus 7 into minus 4 is 28. It is plus 28 because minus into minus plus. Plus 28. Plus 28 is also an integer. Let us check it with division. So division ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ನಾವು a divided b is not equal to 0. Equal or not equal to 0. ಅಂದ್ರೆ a divided by b ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು two integers ತಗೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ ಆಗೂ ಇರಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಅಲ್ದೇನೂ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ? ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. That is the quotient. The quotient of any two integers a and b may or may not be an integer. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಎರಡು ನಂಬರ್ ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಬರುವಂತ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅದು ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ದೇನೂ ಇರಬಹುದು. ನೋಡೋಣ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. Example is 18 divided by 3. So 18 divided by 3 is 6. So 6 is an integer. So it is a good example. And let us check with other example. That is 3 divided by 6. 3 divided by 6 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಬರುವಂತದ್ದು 1 by 2. So we get 1 by 2, and 1 by 2 is not an integer. It is a rational number or it is a fractional number. So it does not satisfy under division. Closure property does not satisfy under division. The next is commutative property. Let us check commutative property under four types of operations. That is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. First is addition. In addition states that the order of terms doesn't matter. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸೇಮೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಸ್ವಾಪಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ದ ಸಮ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಹಿಂದೆ ಇರೋದು ಮುಂದೆ, ಮುಂದೆ ಇರೋದು ಹಿಂದೆ ನಾವು ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಅದು ಸಮ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. 3 plus 4 is equal to 4 plus 3. 3 plus 4 add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ same answer, and 4 plus 3 add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ it is same answer. This 3 plus 4 is 7 and 4 plus 3 is 7. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ 3 plus minus 4 is equal to minus 4 plus 3. If you add these two numbers also, the answer will be same. And minus 3 plus minus 4. If you add the negative integers, so minus 3 plus minus 4, ಎರಡು negative integers add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ by swapping of the terms will not change the sum change ಆಗಲ್ಲ, the answer will be same. So let us see in commutative property under subtraction. Subtraction ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ? Swapping of terms will change the integers. Swapping of terms will change the integer means our terms na a minus b will not be equal to b minus a. For example, ನಾವು ಎ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಬಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಿ ಮುಂಚೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಎ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸ್ವಾಪಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ದ ಇಂಟೀಜರ್. ಲೆಟ್ us see with example. Here 4 minus of minus 6 is not equal to minus 6 minus 4. So 4 minus of minus 6 becomes plus 10. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4 minus of minus ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 4 plus 6 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 10 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ minus 6 minus 4 becomes minus 10. Here minus 6 minus 4 becomes minus 10. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ plus 10 ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ minus 10. So 4 minus of minus 6 is not equal to minus 6 of minus 4. So commutative property does not satisfy under subtraction. So we conclude that subtraction is not commutative for integers. Let us see under multiplication. So multiplication alle ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, the order of term doesn't matter. ಅಂದ್ರೆ multiplication a into b ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, b into a ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, order of terms matter ಆಗಲ್ಲ. So a into b is equal to b into a, it doesn't matter. In multiplication, swapping of terms will not change the product. ಹಿಂದೆ ಇರೋದು ಮುಂದೆ, ಮುಂದೆ ಇರೋದು ಹಿಂದೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Let us see with example. 10 into minus 3 is equal to minus 3 into 10. So 10 into minus 3 is minus 30 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Again minus 3 into 10 becomes same minus 30. So both the side minus 30 minus 30 ಬಂತು. So here 10 into minus 3 is equal to minus 3 into 10. ಅಂದ್ರೆ it satisfies. Commutative property satisfies under multiplication. Let us check under division. Division ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Swapping of terms will change the integers. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So let us see, a divided by b is not equal to b divided by a. Let us check with example. 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5, and again 2 divided by 10 is equal to 1 by 5. See here ನಮಗೆ 5 ಬಂತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 by 5. So ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ. That is called it doesn't satisfy. So 10 divided by 2 is not equal to 2 divided by 10. We conclude that division is not commutative for integers. So ನಮಗೆ ಕ್ಲೋಸರ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ನಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, and commutative property ಕೂಡ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. So let us see third property. Third property is associative property. Associative property ನಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. First is addition. Addition states that the way of grouping of numbers doesn't matter, the result will be same. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನೋಡೋಣ? a plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ b plus c ನ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ a plus b ನ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆರ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್. Subtraction is of integers is not associative in nature. ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಿ ಆರ್ ಬಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತದೋ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಅಂಡರ್ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ see under multiplication. Multiplication states that the way of grouping of numbers doesn't matter. The result will be same. Again, addition multiplication will same. A into B or B into A ಇಂದರ ಮುಂದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಹಿಂದೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಗ್ರೂಪಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ನ A into B into C ಆರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು A into B into C. ಇಲ್ಲಿ B into C ನಾವು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ A into B ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Next, under division, division of integer is not associative in nature because A divided by B divided by C is not equal to A divided by B or divided by C. ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಬರೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ನಾವು ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಇನ್ ಅಡಿಷನ್ A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. Addition states that the way of grouping of numbers doesn't matter. The result will be same. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ, ಈ ಮೂರು ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ನಂಬರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನಿಮಗೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಸಿ ನ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ನ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಬಟ್ ದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸೇಮ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 2 plus 5 plus 6 is equal to 2 plus 5 plus 6. 5 plus 6 is 11. So 2 plus 11 is equal to 2 plus 5, 7 plus 6 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So there will be 11 plus 2, 13, 7 plus 6, 13. So here, ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೂಡ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ the answer will be same. Next example, minus 5 plus minus 2 plus minus 6 is equal to minus 5 minus 2 plus minus 6. ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ minus 5 plus minus 8 is equal to minus 7 plus minus 6. So minus 5 minus 8 add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ it will become minus 13 is equal to minus 7 plus minus 6 is minus 13. Again we got the same answer. So it satisfies under associative property. Next, let us see under multiplication. Under multiplication also grouping doesn't matter. Multiplication states that the way of grouping of number doesn't matter. The result will be same. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3 ಅಥವಾ 4 ನಂಬರ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಕೊನೆಯ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಗ್ರೂಪಿಂಗ್ ಡಸಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್, ದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸೇಮ್. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 2 into 5 into 6 is equal to 2 into 5 into 6. ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ 2 into 5 into 6 that is 30 is equal to 2 into 5 is 10 into 6. So 2 into 30 and 10 into 6 multiply ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 2 30s are that is 60 is equal to 10 into 6 is 60. So again we got the same answer. So second example, minus 3 into minus 8 into 6 is equal to minus 3x into minus 8 into 6. 3 into ಹಂಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So 8 into 6 becomes minus 48. That is minus 8 into 6 becomes minus 48 is equal to minus 3 into minus 8. So minus 3 into minus 8 becomes 24. That is minus into minus plus 24 into 6. So minus 3 into minus 48. When you multiply minus 3 into minus 48, the answer is 144. That is plus. Because minus into minus becomes plus. That is plus 144 is equal to 24 into 6 becomes 144. Again plus 144. So answer is same. So multiplication satisfies under associative property. Next is distributive property. Distributive property can be divided into two. That is distributive property of multiplication over addition and distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. So distributive property ನಾವು ಬರೀ multiplication ಮಾತ್ರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ when with addition or subtraction. So let us see the example. That is a into b plus c is equal to a into b plus a into c. See, there is nothing but a is multiplied with b first and again a is multiplied with c. So ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ a into b first ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ a into b plus sign, so plus again a into c. So we nothing but we are distributing, ನಾವು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ a ನ b ಜೊತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ c ಜೊತೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಸೆಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ. That is called distributive property of multiplication over addition. Over addition is nothing but plus sign ಇದ್ದಾಗ over addition ಅಂತೀವಿ, minus sign ಇದ್ದಾಗ over subtraction ಅಂತೀವಿ. See, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ A into B minus C. B minus C daga, so it is subtraction. Distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. Here A into B minus C is equal to A into B minus A into C. We are distributing A to B and A to C. Andre we are going to multiply. Distributive property of multiplication, that is A into B minus A into C. This is called distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. When it is addition, plus sign, it is called addition. When it is minus sign, it is called over subtraction. Let us see examples. 2 into 3 plus 5 is equal to 2 into 3 plus 2 into 5. This is nothing but now 2 na 3 jete multiply ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, 2 into 3 ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, plus sign and 2 into 5, 2 na 5 jete multiply ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. So plus sign ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. So let us add these two first, that is 3 plus 5, that is 2 into 3 plus 5 is 8 is equal to multiply 2 into 3, 2 into 3 multiply ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ that is 2 3 is 6 plus 2 into 5 is 10. In left hand side we have added first and in right hand side we have multiplied first. Okay, now multiply 2 into 8, that is 2 8 is 16 is equal to, now add here 6 plus 10 is 16. So we got same answer on both the side. Next example, 3 into minus 5 plus 8 is equal to minus 3 into 5 plus minus 3 into 8. There is nothing but we are going to multiply minus 3 both for both minus 5 and plus 8. That is 3 into minus 5 is 3 into minus 5 here and 3 into plus 8 is 3 into plus 8. In between you have plus sign, there is plus sign here. In left hand side add first, there is different sign, so you should subtract minus 5 plus 8 becomes 3 is equal to minus 3 into minus 5 becomes 15, that is minus into minus plus 15. Here minus into plus, that is minus 3 into 8 is 24, that is minus 24. Here minus 3 into 3, 3 is a 9, that is minus 9 is equal to 15 minus 24, that is minus 9. So here also we got the same answer. So by this way we can say that distributive property of multiplication over addition satisfies. Let us see distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. So here we are multiplying A to B and C. Let us see with example, that is 2 into 3 minus 5 is equal to 2 into 3 minus 2 into 5. So first we are multiplying 2 into 3. If you multiply 2 into 3, that is 2 into 3 minus sign here and minus here, then 2 into 5. 2 into 5 is 2 into 5 here. So let us see. So let us see, that is 2 into 3 minus 5 is minus 2 is equal to 2 into 3 is 6 minus 2 into 5 is 10. Now multiply 2 into minus 2, that is minus 4 here is equal to 6 minus 10 becomes minus 4. You got same answer here also. Next example, minus 3 into minus 5 minus 8 is equal to minus 3 into minus 5 minus 3 into 8. So here let us remove the bracket first, that is minus 3 into minus 5 minus 8 becomes minus 13 is equal to minus 3 into minus 5 becomes 15, that is minus into minus plus 15 and minus as it is minus 3 into 8, minus 3 into 8 becomes minus 24, minus into plus is minus 24. Now when we remove the bracket, minus into minus becomes plus 24, that is 15 plus 24. Here minus 3 into minus 13 becomes 39, minus into minus plus 39 is equal to plus 15 plus 24 becomes 39. So here we got the same answer. Therefore we can say that distributive property of multiplication over addition and subtraction, it satisfies the property. It is identity property. So identity means ಗುರುತು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಗುರುತುಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಅಂತೀವಿ ನಾವು. Identity property is nothing but identity number. Identity property is only satisfied under two operations, that is under addition and ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಒಂದೇ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ನಂಬರ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ additive identity. Additive is nothing but in addition we call additive identity. Special number added but still keeps its identity. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಆ ನಂಬರ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇಸ್ 0. that is if you add a plus 0 is equal to a or 0 plus a is equal to a ಅಂದ್ರೆ 0 ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ನಂಬರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಆ ನಂಬರ್ ಎ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎನೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 12 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 12. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 12 ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಎಸ್ 0. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆಡ್ 0 for any number you will get the same number. This is called additive identity. This is called additive identity is 0. Next, let us see about multiplicative identity. So multiplicative identity is nothing but special number multiplied. So ಯಾವ್ದೋ ನಂಬರ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಕೂಡ ಆ ನಂಬರ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. That is called still it keeps its identity. The special number is not 0, it is 1 because we are multiplying. So 1 multiplication ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. That is a into 1 is equal to a or 1 into a is also a. ನೀವು 1 ಜೊತೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ನಂಬರ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಅದೇ ನಂಬರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಡಸಂಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ. ಅದರ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 15 into 1 is equal to 15. When you multiply 15 with 1 you will get 15. So the 15 its identity never change. Okay, next example is 200 into dash is equal to 0. So ಯಾವ ನಂಬರ್ ನಾವು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 200 ಜೊತೆ ನಮಗೆ 200 ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So if you multiply it with 0 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 200 0 0 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್. So 0 is not a multiplicative identity. If you multiply 200 into 1, 200 with 1 we get 200. So 1 is called multiplicative identity. Here we got a table. By looking at this table you can easily identify which property satisfies under which operation. And the closure property. First, closure property is satisfied under addition and subtraction, multiplication, but not in division. Here, if you add any two integer, the sum also will be a integer. Here, if you subtract any two integer, the difference will be also be an integer. And if you multiply any two integer, the product will also be a integer. And at last, in division, here while taking any two integers and dividing, the quotient may be a integer or may not be a integer. ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ integer ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ integer ಬರಲ್ಲ. So that is why it doesn't satisfy under division. So commutative property. Commutative property satisfy under addition because x plus y is equal to y plus x. ಅಂದ್ರೆ x ಜೊತೆ y ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಸೇಮ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್, y ಜೊತೆ x ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಸೇಮ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So it satisfies under addition. And subtraction. In subtraction it doesn't satisfy because y x minus y is not equal to y minus x. Here commutative property doesn't satisfy under subtraction. Two integers ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡು ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ the difference will not be equal to one another. In multiplication it satisfies because x into y or y into x, it doesn't matter, the interchange of number doesn't matter, the result will be same. And in division it doesn't satisfy. So ಇದು satisfy ಆಗಲ್ಲ. in division ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ಸ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ. So it doesn't satisfy under division. Now associative property. In addition it is satisfied. Associative property means grouping of any numbers. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು the result will be same. Here grouping of numbers doesn't matter, so it satisfies under addition. So associative property doesn't satisfy under subtraction because when you group and subtract, the difference will not be equal to one another, therefore it doesn't satisfy under subtraction. Multiplication it satisfies because the grouping of numbers doesn't matter, the result will be the same. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ x into y ಜೊತೆ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ y ಜೊತೆ z ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ associative property satisfies only in addition and multiplication. And the next is distributive property. In distributive property, we have only in multiplication, that is distributive property of multiplication over addition and distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. And at the last, identity property. So 0 is called identity property of addition and 1 is called the multiplicative identity. Here we have come to the end of part 3. Thank you.